we stay on track there? I think we did. City, of course, are chasing Arsenal. City are chasing Arsenal at the top of the table. Big blow for Arsenal. No Gabriel Jesus, of course, until at least the end of February. Who are they going to get in to replace him, if anyone, in the January transfer window? Inevitably, Joao Felix has been linked to a move to Arsenal, given his lack of playing time and lack of cohesion, you feel, as well, with Diego Simeone and Atletico Madrid. You love Joao Felix, Don.
Love him. Absolutely love him. I've been saying for years, and it's not a dig at Simeone because it's just Simeone's style, but it's just not the right fit. You know, I've watched him play in the Champions League, and he's been playing a sort of left wing, left back position, and he's not that player. And I don't think there's any coincidence when you look at the players that played in the World Cup that were sort of starring for their countries. Joao Felix was one of them when Ronaldo wasn't playing. Rodrigo de Paul, another Simeone player. Antoine Griezmann, another player for France who was brilliant for the majority of the World Cup. So you get these players who are just played in the wrong position. Maybe it's timing. Maybe it's just the manager that you don't want to play for. I think if Joao Felix goes away from Simeone, again, it's not a dig because there's probably sides of Joao Felix's game and Rodrigo de Paul and Griezmann. When they've not got the ball, Simeone's improved them. But I just see a player that I think could do so much more. And I've always said, if someone like Guardiola, I didn't really say Arteta, because I didn't really think he was on their radar, but I always thought if Guardiola or someone like that could get hold of Joao Felix, I honestly think there's a ridiculously world-class player in that. I absolutely love him, you're right, Dan.
I take him on loan at Arsenal, that's all at the moment.
Why would Atleti let him go out on loan?
Well, they want to reduce the wage bill. That's the only thing for a few months with potential to recoup some money. But you know, we saw I think it was 126 million was on the graphic.
Yes, yeah, a lot of money.
Yeah, when he signed. They're never, ever recouping that purely because of the consistency. Now, I agree with Don. I think a huge part of that is down to where he is and who he's playing under. And he does need to move. But if I'm Arsenal, I don't want to make more mistakes.
Right, yeah.
Because I'm just getting back on my feet. If I'm that football club, got a nice harmony about the squad, the top of the league as we speak. But with Joao Felix in particular, I want to see at least 5 or 6 months of consistency before I dive in with the checkbook, because I just haven't seen it enough at Atletico Madrid.
Whose side are you on here, Shaq?
I like Joao Felix a lot as well, so it's unanimous in that regard, and I think he's a great fit for Arsenal. Gabriel Jesus out now for 3 months, and you need somebody to come in. I think we had Jules on a few days ago was saying you need somebody to come in and not necessarily match what Gabriel Jesus has done for Arsenal so far this season, but come close. Arsenal are in a fantastic position in the league. They need somebody to come and fill that void. But then you don't want to spend an awful lot of money, bring somebody in, and then Gabriel Jesus is back, and for whatever reason you can't play both of them. And I think getting Joao Felix on loan satisfies that. He comes in, fills that void. You have a couple of months to either rotate or play two of them together, see if it works or if it doesn't. If you want to make a decision on bringing him in longer term, and then we discuss the transfer fee, of course. But for the short term, between now and the end of the season, I think Arsenal have to get this over the line.
Don has his hand up.
Well, the cheaper option might be Mudryk, who I think Arsenal have got designs on getting. It's just whether they can try and get him through the door, because he is a player, the Ukrainian Shakhtar winger that sort of destroyed Celtic and had a brilliant Champions League campaign. And this kid is absolutely rapid. So it's whether you go for the most expensive player in Joao Felix. There's a little bit more of a finished article in him, but the raw option might be Mudryk.
Yeah, but they're wide guys, and Joao Felix is a floater, creative, talented. Depending on Jesus' injury, 2 or 3 months, maybe more, maybe less, where's the goals?
Right.
I know they'll get the odd one from wide in midfield and the boys in Saka and Martinelli and Odegaard, but that puts a lot of pressure if it's Nketiah.
Yes.
And I just don't think it's enough. And whether you have to go and pilfer a Villa or somebody for, short term for Watkins, or, I'm not saying Danny Ings, but a loan for somebody like that who comes in, never going to do it for 3 or 4 years for you, but maybe do it for 12 months, or certainly enough time when Gabriel Jesus is out, whether it's England or Italy or Spain or wherever, doesn't matter. That kind of player where you know, floating around mid-table in the league, comes in and is a better fit than Eddie Nketiah to the end of the season.
Thank you very much for watching ESPN FC on YouTube. For more highlights, analysis and exclusive content, be sure to subscribe.